in my mind, Gabby was heading this up with others, is the idea of modules. We have these huge numbers of header files from the past, thousands, we're supposed to be small little header files, I think, tens of thousands of lines of code inside header files. And so how do modules help us as developers?
Yeah, and thousands of header files. Basically, modules allows you to organize your code so it's modular. That is, if you import a module A and then import module B, you get exactly the same as you included module B followed by including module A. That's modularity. And if header files work that way, it would be easier to deal with. But even if they were modular, you still have the problem that a header file is compiled every time you see it. You get a bunch of characters that turns into token soup, and you have to reconstruct your program from that token soup. With modules and modularity, you could take your code, you can organize it in some reasonable way, and you can do that once. So where you before included a header file or 1,000 header files 1,000 times, and now you include a module, you import a module the 1,000 times, but each time it costs you absolutely nothing until you start using it. And that gives a massive improvement in the amount of code that the compiler has to look at. And I've seen numbers of the range of 5,000 times less information to process. And this, if you use modern compilers, gives you sort of about 10 or about 3 times, and it still works with parallelizing builds and all the other good stuff. So the monster header files will not go away, but you can gradually remove them and turn them into modules. They won't go away because, say, there's C headers and there's headers that you can't touch for legal or practical reasons. But we are going to see starting, well, now, and certainly more next year when Clang comes under Steam, and later next year or the year after when GCC comes onto Steam, we can take our code and start making it compile really fast. And anybody who's done that has found bugs. Because once you have this token soup with lots of macros and aliases, there are bugs in your code. You just can't find them. Modularization helps you find that.